Danielle, or is it Daniela? She has been seeking for ways to break away from this fiasco, from this debacle, this sudden failure of her father's of her father's marriage to her mom. She has been seeking for ways to totally cut herself off from it. But this is a reality and she has to deal with it. Oftentimes, parents do not look at the mental health of their kids during their divorce, separation, or breakup. Now, in the case of Edochie, he said he's not breaking up with May, that he simply wanted polygamy. Did he discuss this earlier with his wife, now ex-wife, May? No. Did he discuss at least with the elders or even the rest of the kids, saying, look, I'm not going to say too much, but I want to tell you guys that I love you all and there is a new development coming up? Or they got to know about it and he started telling them about it? What was his approach towards this? Well, Danielle, she's a grown-up lady, and although she is not like, very, very mature, but she's mature by age. There was a time she yanked off her father's name, from a name. I'm sure there are two reasons behind this. One, which is the obvious, her father's, misbehavior in public, attaching her name, herself to her father, is bringing about some backlash to her, friends, haters, people always updating her on the latest, foolishness of her father. That's one. Two, that her father told her mom to yank off, and let us assume it is Judy that wrote this. She cannot understand why daddy will allow Judy to do this to mommy. And she does not understand why daddy will allow this shame, disgrace to linger this long, and why daddy has kept on stoking the fire, making sure that their name is put out there in a terrible way, making sure that their family is not well represented. Why? She cannot understand this. And the only conclusion I want to believe is this: oh, daddy is under a spell, which is basically what a lot of people run to. That is their conclusion whenever they have no answers, particularly Africans. Particularly Africans, I repeat. Whenever they do not have solution or they do not understand concept or whatever it is, issues around them, they end it up with it's a spiritual matter. Now, it could be that Danielle saw that father side of you and May knows some other parts of you. But eventually, like a man who is drunk on cheap alcohol or a woman who is drunk on cheap spirit, they tend to exhibit that foolishness that is deep inside of them, that inherent characteristics inside of them. They tend to demonstrate it when they are high on alcohol. And now, when you look at them, you'll be like, oh, alcohol caused it. Not really. It has been in there. It's just that they were able to kind of put a lid on it. But now that alcohol opened the lid, alcohol is not the one that created something new. No, alcohol simply let loose, allow to flow what you have inside of you as a person. If you are not subscribed to this channel and you're just coming across it, why don't you join us? It is free. Tap on the subscribe button, turn on the notification so you don't miss out whenever juicy updates such as this are dropped. Returning subscribers and those that have been here, I say thank you. To those who have tapped on the thanks button to encourage this channel, I say a very big thank you. And if you want to encourage this channel to do more, you can as well tap on that thanks button. You'll find a lot of things there to encourage this channel to do more. Now, you, Edochie, might say, oh, my daughter is being disrespectful. I wasn't expecting her to behave this way. Oh, who told you to behave this way to your dad? How dare you? Your mom is influencing you and all of that. What is he expecting? Like I said at the beginning, when marriages crash, parents should be aware of the mental health of their kids, while mothers are hell-bent on using children as a tool to fight, as a weapon to fight. Fathers should also understand what this spells out to be at the end of the day. I mean, on the long run. So what it will eventually be at the end of the day. So they need to know what to do and how to go about these things. Now, imagine your father trying to press, trying to, push polygamy on you people, trying to push a woman that you barely know or have contact or connections with, trying to pull and press and push such an individual on you. Well, Danielle said, why are you guys disturbing my mother? Why are you guys pressing and pushing and pulling and all of that? Why? You think your kids don't know this foolishness that you're... Of course, you care less about them. That is why you put it out on social media. You've allowed yourself to be carried away, or this is just who you are. Like I said at the beginning, that this is you. Now, Danielle is not happy at all. She said she has been patient to see if, the whole of the Edochies will collectively speak against the action of his father. I mean, just imagine the loss of his sibling, a 16-year-old. It's called double tragedy. Not just our daddy left, we lost our brother. I think Edochie has not looked at this. I don't think he has ever sat back. He's just a hustling man who is ready to sacrifice anything, anybody for anything to achieve. He's only interested in making money. If Edochie could succeed, because there's a difference in I tried it, but I didn't, it didn't work. If he could succeed in rituals that will give him money, Edochie will. So all of those movies. So now that I said he's a pastor, maybe someone told him, like I told you guys earlier, that the reason why things have failed for you is because you have refused to honor the call of God on you. And this problem might come from Judy Austin, the same person that manipulated earlier, saying that the arrow fired by May towards Yul Edochie and herself was the one that backfired and landed on Kambilichukwu. Now, the question that Yul Edochie should ask himself is this: is Judy worth all of this hassle? Ridiculing yourself, acting stupidly and foolishly, saying that you are now a pastor. Tomorrow you will not be a pastor again. It's like everything that you have built in your life is as if, I don't really understand. Maybe karma is really dealing with you, Yul Edochie. Maybe you've accessed some young upcoming actress and they have laid curses. Something is really wrong with your life, Yul Edochie. And the earlier the better you leave this odogu that they call you, and that's your voice that deceives you. It's better you sit back and think and put yourself right. Because now that you have said that you're a pastor, I'm looking for what you will say you will be next. Maybe you'll be a mortuary attendant. Because I'm thinking of that thing, that wow, that you're going to come up with. I hope the next will be a man that is repentant with a contrite heart. See you guys in the next update.